Tonight your exhaustion is pretending to be wisdom. Somewhere in your chest, a voice is making its case. It says today proved something. It says the thing you've been building isn't working, that you don't have it, that the smarter move is to fold the hand and walk away clean. Sounds calm. Sounds like wisdom. It is not. It is exhaustion wearing the mask of clarity, and it always shows up at night, after a day that went wrong. So before you listen to it, name the day for what it actually was. Not a verdict. A data point. One hard day in a long campaign, and you are reading it as a sentence. The project stalled. The meeting went sideways. The work you set out to do sat there and refused to move, and you ended the day further from the line than you started. That happened. That is real. But none of it means what the quitting voice wants it to mean. A bad day is evidence. It is not identity. You are not the worst hour you had. Now account for it, honestly, the way you would audit a number you didn't like instead of a soul you want to spare. Here is the rule that protects you on nights like this. You don't get to quit on a bad day. You can reassess, you can adjust the plan, you can change the route entirely, but the decision to walk away is never made in the heat of a loss. As Angela Duckworth frames it, you finish what you started, at least for the stretch you committed to, and you do not get to fold simply because today was hard. Quitting on a bad day isn't a decision. It's a flinch. Real decisions get made on a neutral morning, with the loss behind you and your head clear, not at the bottom of the worst stretch with your judgment bleeding out. So separate the two things the voice has glued together. There is the work and there is the day. The day was bad. That tells you almost nothing about the work. Jocko Willink built a whole doctrine on a single word. When the plan breaks and the mission goes wrong, you don't spiral. You say one thing. Good. Now you know where the weakness is. Now you can see the gap the easy day hid from you. The setback isn't the end of the story. It's the part of the story that finally tells you the truth, and you only get that lesson by staying in the fight long enough to read it. And there are no bad teams here, only bad leadership, and tonight the only person you are leading is yourself. The version of you that wants to quit is not asking for a strategy. It is asking for permission. Do not sign it. A leader does not disband the unit because morale dipped after one engagement. He looks at what failed, he owns it, and he sets the standard for the next day. You are the leader and the unit at the same time. Lead. Goggins put his finger on what actually carries a person out of a hole like this. It doesn't come from a pep talk or a good feeling. It comes from accountability, raw and unflattering, the kind you take when no one is watching. That accountability is what hands you back your self-respect. And self-respect is the thing that lights the way forward when nothing else will. Not motivation. Not the day going well. Self-respect, earned by refusing to quit on the night you most wanted to. So set the standard now while the loss is still warm and honest, because the standard set in defeat is the only one that means anything. Tomorrow you do not quit. You reassess if you must, on paper, in daylight, but tonight you only commit to showing up. That is the whole standard. Take the data from today, find the one weak point it exposed, and aim tomorrow's first hour straight at it. The day that beat you just told you exactly where to hit back. And tomorrow you wake as the dead would beg to. The Hagakure teaches the samurai to begin each day already having died. Every attachment burned off, free to act without flinching. Marcus Aurelius forced himself up at dawn to do the work of a human being. No negotiation with the blanket. Jocko Willink answers that same alarm every morning, on time, on principle, because the discipline you keep before the world wakes is the freedom you carry through the day it throws at you. That is tomorrow's reckoning, paid in advance. You can reassess on a bad day. You can adjust on a bad day. You just don't quit on one. Defeat is data. Read it, keep it, and march. Tomorrow, win before they wake.